you get that? That
Right.
was the wrong intro. So, anyways, welcome everyone.
Me.
Did you get that? It said plant-based show.
Yeah. Thanks for telling me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, anyways, welcome everyone to the SUK Network. We have a great show lined up today. Core's Corner, as we call it here. I am wearing the purple with pride today. Wearing your purple.
It's a nice jacket, by the way.
It's a nice jacket, right? Look at this. Got my name on it and everything. Well
Yeah.
done. Well done. And then Chef Jeff, welcome back to the show. This is your first time back this season.
It is. Can you imagine the third season? I can't believe you put up with me for 3 years.
3 years.
2 years.
3 long years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, we have a great show lined up. But before we get started, I want to tell everyone to make sure you subscribe and follow to the SUK Network. We are the only live daily food service show there is anywhere on this globe. Anywhere. You can look, Google it. You can do whatever you want. But we're the only one live daily, 3 p.m. Eastern time, every day of the week. Except for Saturdays and Sundays. We take a break once in a while. But we are live all the time, just bringing you amazing content all about the food service industry and the restaurant industry, providing you solutions and ideas that we can help you with your business. That sound good, Jeff?
Yeah. You're doing an amazing show.
Is that good? So what are we
going
to do today?
You know, that's part of being the cook here. You got to deal with the heat.
Before we get to a quick commercial, turn our music down a little bit there. Jeff, what are we going to do today?
So today we're going to talk about, what's in your pantry. I like to use that sort of term.
Was this the challenge I texted last night, though?
And so I wanted to talk about our roll-in line, which is really a pantry line. They do probably around 600, 700, maybe 2,000, I don't know, eventually, products that you have in your regular pantry that you can order that you use in all dishes all day long. And I'm just going to show a few today that are listed at Cisco and talk about some uses. We're doing some ethnic dishes that we thought would be great in the sort of bistro setting and get some walk-in traffic in, kind of on trend and interesting products. So
there you go. I think this is the challenge I sent you last night, though. Right?
Yeah, the on trend.
And then I think I don't want to repeat what you text back, though.
I said, thanks for texting me this at 11, I think I said.
Anyways, it's going to be a good challenge. So people, we're going to be back with Chef Jeff, people, also proper. We'll be right back after this quick. You know what, Jeff? You should watch this video. It's going to come on right now. SRV is an incredible new app. So check it out. Here we go.
Imagine both your front and back of house teams are so well trained that they're executing flawlessly. Your front of house is doubling your sales, boosting repeat business, and creating 5-star dining experiences, while your back of house is consistently preparing each dish to perfection, on time and to spec. Having a restaurant this dialed takes a unique training system. That's where Serve comes in. Serve means study restaurant variety, and it is a powerful mobile training system custom built to meet the needs of your restaurant. Serve will up-level your team's knowledge and skills, maximize your profits, and create experiences guests will rave about. Serve is the key to unlocking your restaurant's hidden potential and will prove that the more your team is able to learn, the more your restaurant will earn. It's Serve, and it's a game changer. Ready to serve? Get started at servenow.com.
There, welcome back. It just cuts right in. Welcome back to the SUK Network. Can you hear me, Jeff, okay?
Yeah, no worries. Yep.
Hear me okay? Do I sound okay?
You sound great.
You sound great. Thanks.
Yeah. You have that golden voice.
It's because I can't breathe because of this jacket's tight.
Yeah, mine used to be loose also.
Yeah, that's where it started. I always say that the material just shrinks. That's what it is.
Yeah, don't wash it.
Awesome. So let's get into it. What are we showing today?
Yeah, so today, like I said, I'm going to show the roll-in line. And basically, I looked at kind of, everybody knows sort of what's on trend. So today I'm going to do 4 dishes. I'm going to do a dumpling dish, a ramen, a taco, and actually a onion soup. So we're going to show these just sort of like how you can go to your pantry if you've got the full line in your pantry already and you're using it in your menu, how you can just make some neat sauces and turn that into great dishes for your clients.
So are you saying like a French onion soup?
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't had French onion soup in a long time.
Yeah, like it's starting to come back, right? It's on a lot of menus right now, and
I can see people doing it.
Poland does a sautéed onion and does a pickled onion and does a crispy onion, and they come packaged nicely, and that takes all that labor right out of there. So you can make the soup a la minute which I will do, and you'll see that it works out quite well.
Let's get into it.
All right. So I'm going to start with the dumplings, and I don't know. Can you see?
No, I need you to fire up that other.
Okay.
I need you to fire up that other camera.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I hit a button, dude. Can you go try it again? There you
go.
Fire it up.
Oh, I'm backstage. Put me on.
You gotta hit it. There you go. Well, Jeff hits that. So why dumplings? I'm curious on your dumpling.
The dumplings are like on top right now, right?
I'm seeing them everywhere.
To me, the dumplings are huge. They're in every restaurant now. Cost effective, easy to use. So for me, I thought, okay, if I'm going to do the rolling line, I'm going to talk about all the stuff I can get in my pantry that they have. So I'm going to actually start the sauce right here in front of you. So
you mean a chef at a restaurant's pantry?
I'm sorry?
You mean a chef at a restaurant's pantry, right?
Yeah. So they're going to have rice wine vinegar, right?
Your mom's. That's your mom's.
I'm going to actually make a quick dipping sauce with rice wine vinegar, which is basically a sweet and sour sauce, right? Soy sauce.
What'd you do there? What'd you do?
That's rice wine vinegar. That's soy sauce.
What are you doing? So you just put soy sauce?
Yeah.
I got this like TikTok thing going on. There we go.
There you go.
You both on this.
Some sesame oil, and these are all rolling products, by the way. All the numbers are there.
You gotta show the bottle. We'll just put that away with the bottle.
I'll show you like basically the Roland. This one is the what is
that? Spice
peppers. So that's the Roland logo. I'll show you it on a few as I go on a few of the things. So then I just got into what you normally would have in your prep fridge. So I have some garlic and ginger, and I put that in there.
Garlic and
yeah, and if you're ever making a sweet and sour sauce, you need some sweetness to it because you've already got some vinegar. So I need some sugar in there. I'm going to sugar. That looks like enough.
Can you use brown sugar?
Tablespoons, right? So this is actually dipping sauce, probably enough for about 4 portions by the time I'm done.
Hey, Chef, can you use brown sugar?
You can use brown sugar, but mostly everyone uses white sugar. Brown sugar adds a bit of caramelly depth to it.
Oh, okay. I use brown sugar in my chicken wings.
Oh, do you? Nice. Yeah, I used to do a brown sugar beer reduction and roll chicken wings.
Brown sugar chicken wings, cooked and deep fried in butter. Dude. That's how you do chicken wings, folks. Deep fry your chicken.
And you're actually blaming the jacket for not fitting? That's great. So, of course, you need cilantro, right? Without cilantro, it just doesn't taste right. So
you put cilantro
in there, and I'm going to mix it up.
Did you cut it?
I just chopped it up before. I got my mise en place done over here. Nice. So as I go, you can see my mise en place is all done.
Well done.
Mm-hmm. So that's basically it, right? Like that's a super simple sauce. We got what 4 or 5 rolling ingredients that we would normally use on an everyday dishes that you're doing. So I'm going to actually pull out the dumplings I have. Where are we at? So these are the dumplings I did. So those are steamed dumplings, right? The sauce.
Steamed dumplings.
Yeah, so these are quick.
No. I'm a dumpling expert, by the way.
So I steam these in a with a little water in a fry pan with a lid.
Let me see a close up of one of those pot stickers there, buddy.
Let me hear about your dumpling mania.
Like, I want to see a little close up of that dumpling there.
All right.
You see, because they have to have a little caramel color.
So there. Probably not as caramelly as you
Let's
like.
pull it on the big screen. 1 second. Here we go.
Where are we at? Can you see me? There we go.
So,
We'll
so,
go here.
so okay, let's talk about this being relative to the industry. Would that work on a plate to have as like a share plate, a couple
Yeah,
chopsticks?
certainly, right? Like you think about this dumpling, it depends on where you're eating. If you're in a restaurant where share plates are a big thing, this is a pretty good little share plate, right? If you got two dumplings each, and then maybe if you've got, so for example, I was in Montreal this weekend. We went to a beautiful Mexican restaurant, and they do share plates, and so they do like ribs and tacos and salad and stuff, but it's all shareable. So it's smaller portions, but this would be a great share plate.
Nice.
Yeah, and this dipping sauce always works extremely well with, if you're making, say, those rice paper wraps, that you see out there that they're kind of long.
Yeah.
And so this dipping sauce is dynamite, always delicious. People love it. And that right there, so cost effective and so easy to do. When you steam dumplings, how quick and easy it is to do.
So, chef, how much would that, like, we don't talk about price on our shows and stuff like that, but that's got to be a very inexpensive dish.
Very inexpensive, right? So the dumplings, so those 6 dumplings in the package, I would say you're probably around the $2 mark for that, and then whatever I used in the dipping sauce. So in today's market, right, you're putting that out there for $14, $15 as a share.
Like Chef Joshua just comments the shareables are where it's at. Yeah, I have to say it's about experience, and he's bang on. Chef Joshua, you're bang on with that.
Right.
I just think here's what I got a lot of. I had a lot of Red Bull today, by the way. Is that watch out, Jeff? Is that I think we have to create more experiences more and more in our industry to have fun again, to share, to have the conversations at the table again. Let's put the phones down for a little bit. Let's enjoy people's company. Let's enjoy food together. Let's share it.
Right.
Eat and touch food. To double dipping. We're gonna allow double dipping from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna bring double dipping.
Double dipping. For me, I love double dipping. By the way,
do you want a double dip? We'll do a double dip.
There's not enough dipping sauce.
Well, thank Joshua.
Carrot stick for me.
Joshua, we are going to create double dipping as a new trend now.
Yeah, nice.
Just double dip. Like, let's get the COVID thing out of the way and double dip.
I love it. Right.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that. I brought people into Ottawa twice. Chef. And I took them out to a place here. It's fabulous. The chef's crazy, and it's all shareables. And we sat around and although we were kind of doing business, we were also having so much fun during it because of the shareable experience. And they just do these crazy dishes that nobody knows about, and everybody tries something different they've never tried before, and everybody loves it. And you don't have to get a big plate of it, because if you actually don't like it, you can let the other people at the table eat that, and you can eat what you like. And it's so much fun, and
Chef.
Yeah.
You better try one of those. You don't just make it, not try it. That's a rule in the show,
You want me to eat on TV? I could eat on TV.
We'll see on TV. You can eat on TV. Okay, so first of all, break it open because we got to see the inside. Break one open.
You have had a lot of Red Bull.
Take that big cleaver. I have.
Oh, I love that cleaver, brother.
That's a big cleaver.
Here I am double dipping, sort of. Right? Look at. All right.
Let me see. Just wait. Go to the other menu. Go to the other one. Did you cut it open? What's that? Let's see the cut. So they come like that?
Yeah, these are made. So I didn't make these myself. I just.
You didn't make those all night?
No.
And then he's getting into it? Okay, cool.
Oh, those are so good.
Do you want to come back, or do you want to cut for a commercial, or do you got another dish?
Let's cut for a commercial, and then I'll get into the ramen. How about that?
Let's do that. Okay, so folks, we'll be right back with Chef Jeff while he finishes that dish.
No.
In my tight chef jacket. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, there we
Welcome
are.
back to everyone to SVK Network. Chef Jeff.
Yeah, your ads are really cool now.
Well, they weren't cool before.
Oh, they were a little bit weak. Yeah.
No, they were. I got background music. No. Okay, first of all, let's talk about how you drank that cup of coffee. That's not how a trendy chef drinks a cup of coffee, chef.
That's
gotta-
actually lemon water, by the way. So that's how untrendy I am.
That's you don't know. You don't pick it that way. You got to do it this way. Watch. There we go. I'll show you.
I can't
You
see.
did it.
Oh, there we go. Let's see a sip of some coffee.
You got to hold it like this, gotta hold it
Oh,
like
do you?
and then you kind of do the. I'm not promoting Pop Menu yet. That will be a partner with me fairly soon, but they will be.
I should get a nice core cup. I think I'm gonna, after this, Core is going to send me a mug.
I was gonna say they better send me one so I can take that.
Nice.
Wear this jacket on a different day.
You look
So it's-
great, by the way. So
I'm trying. I'm working on it.
yeah. So let's move on quickly here because I know we have limited time today.
Wait a second. Just
Basically gonna.
you do whatever we want. We have all the time in the world.
Do we?
Joshua said, and I want to say this because Joshua, thanks again for the comments. Is that a lot of people love going out to try and find the spot. Most won't buy multiple entrees to find the best thing on the menu. Shareables allow more of an impact. That's bang on, dude. I love that.
Yeah, that's what I think too. And then
Well, especially with the cost.
The nice thing about shareables is you're not stuck eating that one dish that you took a chance on, right? You've got an ability to try all kinds of new things that maybe you'd never tried before. Plus, if you know what it's like, you get to
It sounds like our
restaurant
show. It sounds like
and
our
you
show.
order something and you actually don't like it, but it's $45 later you've eaten something you didn't really enjoy. So this is a fun time, man. I love the shareable. I love the whole.
I love
eating with
John.
friends and-
I love that. And you know what else I love? Is this Pop Menu mug.
Yeah.
You like that?
Oh man, you're getting all commercialized on me, right? You're like Christmas now, all commercialized.
A walking billboard. This Red Bull would also be good to put into that cup.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
might have had
There
too
you go.
many already.
Hilarious.
What are we doing next?
Yeah, so I'm going to do a ramen bowl and just show you how easy it is to do ramen. And everybody knows you can make ramen at home in about 2 minutes. But
Did you want me to time you?
sorry,
You want me to time you?
no, you can't time it because like if you've got your mise en place done, right? Then ramen's super quick.
That's cheating.
So I again, it's almost basically the same as the dipping sauce. So I'm going to put some garlic and ginger in the bottom.
Now is that chopped? Did you chop that? Did you get it out of a can?
Chopped up peppers, onion, and carrot, super small, and that's going to go in the bottom.
So you're not putting this in a bowl.
Lots of color. It looks great in the bowl, and I'm going to finish that on top with a couple things. But the whole idea is that you cut that so small that when you pour in the hot stock, so I have chicken stock today, that cooks that product real quick. And so I'm actually going to add my flavoring. So once again, the Roland sesame oil will go in. The soy sauce will go in.
Okay, so just
I like that fish.
Whoa. I got questions, man. I got questions.
Go ahead.
You can't just keep cooking without me asking questions. Okay, so you just threw the soy sauce in there.
Yeah.
Is that a low sodium soy sauce?
No, I don't use. The thing is, I don't use a low sodium soy sauce because I don't salt the rest of the dish.
Okay, but
So,
some people do that and then they add salt.
Yeah, like normally you probably wouldn't need to add salt now because the soy sauce itself is salty enough. I just put a fish sauce in there also, which contains salt.
Let me see the fish. Is this from Roland?
Actually, this one is mine, but they do have a fish sauce. Where am I? Here.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Is that just a fish sauce? That's what it's called? Fish sauce?
yeah.
Nothing fancy? Okay. Because we have a lot of young chefs that watch our show, Chef, and we want to make sure that we make it as simple as it is.
Right.
Not for my
And
sake,
like
but
fish sauce, if you're making anything, Asian, fish sauce is a staple as much as soy sauce is. And if you're making sauces, that they use it in, almost all of their sauces. So
yeah, it's not for my sake of knowing how to cook. It's for these young chefs I worry about.
yeah, okay. Yeah. They're happy to hear you speak on their behalf. So
Speak up.
something that's really on trend right now
Okay,
is
what's this? Oh, it's what?
gochujang sauce,
Okay,
right?
okay. I've heard this tons last week when I was in Toronto. Let me
Right.
see this. Close
So
up.
Roland does a great one. So it comes small enough that
Where do you use this? Where do you use this? I'm excited.
so yeah. So this is you'll see, like I'm only gonna use a tiny bit of this, like about that much, you see?
Is that
Because
strong?
the flavor is you don't want the flavor to over
If you ate that spoonful right now, it probably wouldn't be good.
you know what, I could eat it, but it's probably it adds flavor to dishes. It doesn't
Oh,
flavor itself. It's like
it's
it's
like,
the umami, right? That's basically what it is.
is that what it is? It's like an umami flavor.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So you just threw it on top.
I just threw that because once I start pouring this hot stock on, we are going to.
I don't get it. So you can buy that anywhere almost, right?
You can buy it from Roland. Is where you can buy it from.
And you buy it from Cisco is the answer, buddy. That was a trick question. What are you doing?
I have all sort of my ingredients down there.
What'd you do there? What's that?
I'm making ramen, so I got ramen noodles, which are par cooked already, right? Because I'm just going to add the hot sauce and let that expand on its own.
Are you going to do like this upside down thing? Is that where you're going to get all funky?
No, I just have a chicken stock that I made.
Whoa.
In there.
Is that in a bowl? It looks like a plate.
That's a pretty nice bowl. I like this bowl. I don't know if I can turn it now because I filled the thing.
The other
nice
so
bowl. Earth-tone bowl and
camera A, chef. Go to
I'll
camera
tell you
A.
what happened, bud. Our president, Elizabeth, saw one of our shows, and I got an email saying, "Stop using your old boring plates. Go out and buy some nice plates." So I did.
Well, we'll have to send her a picture.
So like all these, the decoration is all on the top. So I just got some sliced mushrooms.
Are you gonna put that egg on there?
I bought a beautiful pork in Montreal this weekend, and I gotta say, it is just a killer pork. So this one's pork. I'm gonna put
We
pork.
also stuck it to Cisco.
It's just like the most amazing. I bought it at a market in Montreal, and to me, a little bit of picture.
And we also sell it at Cisco. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. There you go.
Yeah, just so you know.
So that's ready to go, just like that.
You'd make that egg, or you buy an egg like that? So you can buy eggs like that.
Yeah, can you buy eggs like that? Like I know you can buy them boiled. I try to keep them less than boiled when I do my.
Have you heard about the air fryer egg like that?
No, I have an air fryer. Yeah, I have an air fryer, but I don't.
You put a little water in your air fryer. You throw an egg in there, and you do it for like a minute and a half, and it comes looking like that.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah,
so Roland does a full array of sesame seeds also. So they have black and white sesame seeds. These I took out of the package. They're just I have a pantry here that I put everything in little jars. And look at that dish. Like seriously, ramen is on point right now. And
so a lot of value there. Don't have to spend a lot on it. Most of that is your starch on your noodles, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't cost a lot.
Doesn't cost a lot, and then you put that out. People, I know that in the city here we've got a new ramen place up the road. You know they're selling ramen up there for $25 to $30 a bowl.
What?
And, yeah.
So this one would sell for $20 right there.
This one would easily. Yep.
20, 21, 22.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah.
Everyone should have ramen on the menu.
And the simplicity of it is there, right? If you've got.
Okay, let's go through the steps one more time. Let's go through the steps really quick. What did you do first?
So I had all my mise en place done. So I would have all my vegetables chopped. So I had peppers, onions, green onions, carrot. Yeah. So I had them in the bottom. I added soy sauce.
Okay.
What's it here? The sesame oil and fish sauce, and then I just topped it with I put in my noodles, which were par done, which you'd have on your prep area, and then finished it with whatever the ramen of the day was, right, or whatever they ordered. because ramen is normally almost always the same. Sometimes it's different.
You have to use pork and use chicken.
You can use, that's what I'm saying. Like when you have a ramen restaurant, you create dishes. The noodles is almost always the same unless you're using a soba in it or something. You could use 2 or 3 different stocks. So you could use chicken,
Beef. I've had
beef and a fish, and then you top it with whatever that dish is. So you could have 5 or 6 ramens on your menu, and they're all different: chicken, a beef, a fish, pork, shrimp. So it's really a neat thing to have, and you change up your ramen menu on a regular basis. And as long as you have the basics in your pantry, you can continually make different dishes, right? And it's so crazy how great Roland is. They import these things. They go around the world and find the best products. They import them, and they sell them. And the list on Roland.com, and the list of what they have is incredible.
So you can see those. Go over to Cisco. You can look at them on our. We carry a lot of Roland products at Cisco, and honestly, go look at them. They're great products. Can you also just show us one of the containers so they know the brand?
Yeah, well, I'll show you the gochujang, right? Where am I? I'm here.
Okay, there we go. That's a Roland brand. So you see Roland. Check it out. How do you say that? Gochujang?
So that comes,
Gochujang.
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 Right? Something like that. It's like saying Worcestershire sauce.
Don't make me say that.
Yeah.
Worcester.
And this comes in a case. I believe that there are 24 of those in the case. So
That lasts you a long time.
Yeah, it does last you a long time. You're making a lot of product with that.
It's cool though.
A lot of the Roland product, for example, like I said,
you know what I would do? Here's what I would do. I would buy it. You get that big case of all those, and then I would sell that because I guarantee it's not in retail.
Yeah, I hear you.
Are you like that move? Hey, you didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
See that coming?
I didn't see it coming.
Do you want to do another dish? What do you want
let's
more?
do one quick. I'm just going to do the tacos, so everyone knows tacos, right? But again, I wanted to show some of the versatility of Roland.
Chef Day's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
Super.
You know what? I just got up this morning and I'm like, oh man.
A Roland tortilla shell?
I was getting the garbage out, and I go out with the garbage, and like nobody else has garbage out. And I'm like, oh darn, it's Tuesday today. Normally my garbage day is Wednesday, but I'm like a little off today.
That's okay. We'll blame that on you. What are you doing there?
So there's my taco setup, right? So this was my mise en place area.
What's the thing there? What's that little wire thing there?
That was my whisk.
It's a whisk.
That I whisked up my where am I? There, see? Yeah. It's a little whisk that I made my sauce with in the bowl.
Does it come in smaller?
It doesn't come. It might come a little small. I think it's actually a bar whisk for some reason, but I use it for little things.
What kind of shells are those?
Those are flour, and I prefer flour over corn. I'm not a huge corn taco guy.
Yeah, I'm the opposite, buddy.
Well,
I'm a corn.
I don't know. You're a little off.
I'm a little off. Thanks. What's that? Can you tell me all the stuff you have on your platter there? I'm going to guess. Is that cheese?
Yeah. So, like, I'm making the French onion soup in a little bit, right?
Okay.
Well, I have my mise en place for French onion.
Great. Come on.
Yeah. So while we're looking at the cutting board, I have the pickled onions from Roland, which they do a pickled onion. I pickled my own carrot here because I wanted pickled carrots on it, and I have some tomatoes and some cut green.
So what do you got in the frying pan there?
That is, we're going to talk a little bit about one of our other lines we have. So that's chicken.
Jackfruit.
So I wanted to say that I know chicken breasts are outrageous right now, right? Like the price is outrageous, but chicken legs are really quite cheap. So I did this out of chicken legs.
Yes.
And I pulled it, and it's actually, I prefer a little bit of the dark meat of the chicken legs. It's got a little more fat in it, and it's a little more flavorful. And then when I rolled it in, and this is, so I have the Edie Smith Edie Smith Baja Chipotle sauce, which has been introduced into Cisco just recently. And you get two 1.89 liter bottles in the pack. And it really is an exciting sauce. The other one I like to use is the mole sauce.
Oh,
And
yeah, the mole. I remember the mole. I think you
excellent
lost when we did a
sauces, right? And
contest 3
people
years
love
ago.
them. And we're starting to get a ton of traction through Cisco with these sauces. And
So just for a second, Jeff. I think you lost on the mole sauce 3 years ago.
I don't believe I lost at all.
I think you
But,
lost hard, dude.
Maybe we can go back and look at that videotape.
No. The chef jacket's
Yeah. You want me to take that jacket back or what?
no.
Okay, so don't ask me anymore.
Okay, let's cook your taco. Come on.
Yeah, so tacos are super simple, right? It's just a matter of being prepared, and everybody is. So I decided to do the chicken in the Baja Chipotle, which is one of my favorite sauces through Edie Smith. I'll just do a couple here, and then you don't want to see me assembling tacos, but you know that once your line is set and once you know what's going in your tacos, you can heat that up. That's just a small fry pan that I have. Heat up what you need in your taco with the sauce, which is pre-made, which is great. And then I'm going to add some pickled red onion to both.
Boom.
Probably put 3 on a plate for somebody.
I think so first of all,
if you're doing the sharing, you do 4 and you let them share, and you have a couple of different types.
just double dip. Just double dip and get it over with.
Guy, I'm a double dipper. And then if I have a drink with you, I'm kind of a hugger and kisser. Even I'd be kissing you, and you'd be like, "Hey, you just double dipped." Right?
To there. Is that a fancy plate?
What do you? Oh, that's one of those. Don't use your own plates, Jeff, because we don't like your plates. So I bought a nice little. That's a nice plate, eh?
Beautiful plate.
Nice.
Look at that thing.
So, like, if you had 3 of those, that's pretty handy, and of course, cilantro on top. And then what I wanted to show you was
What's this?
So this is the Roland jalapeno peppers. And,
Are they hot? Are they hot?
They're not crazy hot, but they add a bit of punch to the meal.
We should do this.
I had these on the tacos that I had in Montreal at this place, crazy place in Montreal. It's just so amazing. And so then I had those on top, and there you go. You've got your tacos, and as Dora the Explorer would say, delicioso.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I love this stuff, right? Like, that's so simple. And you know the way tacos are now. They're right on.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you. I love the taco. So, one thing here I just want to mention is, can you make a French onion soup in less than a minute?
Yeah. Watch this. Yeah.
Okay, ready? Here, just wait a second. Ready? We're going to time you.
Are you gonna go to an ad, or am I gonna do it?
Oh, we're going to go right in. We're almost out of time here. So,
okay, look.
No, just wait a second.
Eyeball.
Time you.
Eyeball.
That's right. Don't cheat.
I want to show you. Pop it on my face here. Do the other camera for a second.
You cheated when you won the sauce off. Let's not cheat here.
You see the onions? This is the way they come in a bag like this.
You got 10 minutes. You got 1 minute.
You're pouring that into a container and having that on your line.
Whoa, wait a minute. Open that up and show me inside.
They're already sautéed.
No way.
I don't know if you can see it. Let's go to my other camera. It's got more light.
What?
There they are. And those come in pickled, sautéed, and crispy. 3 in a box. 3 in a box.
Are they squishy?
Well, they're already sautéed. Yes, they're all soft and edible.
Shut up. You don't have to do anything.
So I'm telling you. Can you imagine?
I'm timing. You ready? Here we go. You got 1 minute. Go.
Okay. So then I took those.
You have 50 seconds.
I warmed them up with Roland Sherry cooking wine. I'm telling you, Roland, you don't even need anything else. You just need Roland Sherry cooking wine. And
40 seconds.
You ready?
40 seconds.
dude.
40.
I'm not even in a rush because I can do this in 30.
No, 30. There we go. 30 seconds.
Beef stock.
Is that hot?
Yeah, that's hot.
Oh, I see the steam. Okay, 20 seconds. 22. I'd be a little nervous right now. Jeez.
Get ready. I'm going to shove that in the broiler. You go to an ad when you come back.
We're gonna have
Don't
French onion.
blink. Don't blink, as they say in Live.
Commercial. Here we go.
Hey guys, I'm Rena from OO.
I'm Kayla from OO. This fall and winter, I'll be co-hosting Food in a Boot on the Cisco Virtual Kitchen Network.
Digital maps these days may tell you information and reviews on a restaurant.
But they don't tell you about the people that hang out there.
OO is on a mission to help people connect better in real life by seeing communities of interest on a map.
Join us this fall when we take to the streets. We can't wait to hang out.
There you go.
Hopping along to that music, brother.
Are you dancing?
Yeah, I was dancing.
Are you dancing? Okay.
You'd be surprised.
Okay, French onion guy. I just
Yeah,
ordered
but
French
it's
onion
under the
soup.
broiler. So let's chat
wait,
for a
just
second,
wait,
and then
just
I'll
wait.
bring it out so you can see it.
So I'm in a restaurant right now.
Yeah.
Just got my drinks. I'm ordering an appetizer.
Yeah.
Take a minute. Take a minute to get a French onion soup.
Yeah, it took me a minute to put that together, right? As long as,
Do you have to use
especially
beef
with those
stock?
onions, right? Those onions are already done. And the only reason why I warm them up so much is I wanted to reduce that sherry wine into the onions because I like that. Well, that's a true French onion, right? You
Sherry
want to have a deep alcohol in the onion so that when you add the beef stock, it's not just beef and onions. There's that alcohol behind it, right?
Chef. So that's wait a second. So you're saying that the cherry red wine is in the onions already?
No, but I had put that in the fry pan, just threw the onions in, warm them up with the sherry, and then reduce the sherry into the onions a bit, and then.
So what's in those onions? Is it just caramelized onions?
Well, these ones are sautéed, but there is a caramelized one, which they caramelize. So sauté is you're making them soft and opaque, and then when you caramelize, you're adding color to them.
Oh, can you use that?
Use
Like
what?
Caramel. You can use caramel onions in a French
Yeah,
onion?
totally, right? Like I didn't have any caramelized onions, so I'm using the sautéed. It'd probably be a little deeper with the caramelized ones. And so when you're caramelizing your own onions, it takes quite a while to do it properly. Low heat. Sometimes people, instead of, they'll add brown sugar to try and speed that process up. And then they're a little bit too sweet. The sugar from the onion should caramelize the onion itself, right? As you cook it.
No, what kind of cheese? What kind of cheese?
So I usually use Gruyere. Today I didn't have any Gruyere, so I used Mott's. And
And then croutons?
croutons on the top. So I made focaccia last night for friends who came over for Halloween. We had a little bit of a cold plate, so I threw it together a focaccia, and I had some left over. So I turned it into croutons and put it on top. And that thing, I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think. Is it ready?
No.
That's over like a minute. You lose.
Yeah.
Lost
Yeah.
again.
No, I'm going to say I don't have a salamander, right? I have my oven.
No, that's
I had
okay.
a salamander. That thing would be in your face on the table, and you'd be done by now.
Is it close to being done so we can at least see it?
Yeah, I'm going to pull it out.
So what do you find people make mistakes making French onion soup, Chef?
Well, I think the sautéing of the onions is probably the most important part, and it takes the longest, and it's probably.
So what do you think is the number one thing that people make mistakes?
Yeah.
Not enough cheese.
And then I think you could pop that onto the other camera. I think that they just add beef broth, and they don't add a nice deep alcohol to it, like a sherry or a cognac or something that they might want to put in there just to give
You know
it.
what I would do? Throw a little a little pickled onion on top.
You want a little pickled onion on top?
Yeah. I love the color. And then a little green. I mean, a little cilantro.
Now, what do you got? Now you have an Asian and
Well, they got to hang out with the French once in a while, so we're
French
good.
onions, yeah, they did.
There you
That's
go.
what
There
we're
you
talking
go.
about changing societies. Look
Yeah.
at that, bud. Oh my gosh!
Are you gonna try
I
that?
can't talk for a second. You can't
Gotcha.
have any questions.
Double camera here. So that's what I would do. Did that pickle? The pickle helped, right?
I love it.
You know you're good is when I can cook on TV now. I don't even have to be there. I can tell you what to do. Right? So it rolls.
Pretty fancy, right? What's that? 4 dishes in a half hour? Not bad, right?
Not bad. You broke the roll, but that's okay. Awesome. Anyways, well, I'm going to break it because we got to run up, close this down. But Chef, thank you again. Thank you, Core. Thank you for the jacket. I love this jacket.
Actually. Yeah, you're welcome.
Jacket. I love the fact that you got my name on there. I love that too. So, anyways, check out these products at Cisco. Roll it. Go on there. Google them. All these products were stocked today in Cisco.
I'll just say something quick, Jay. Is that Roland used to put out a catalog for all the chefs. It was almost like the Sears catalog when you're a kid or something, right? But chef loved it. They got away from it, and now it's all online at Roland.com. We're hoping to talk them into getting that back and bringing it out again, because when it's on your desk, it's really great to look at. You can order it. Cisco will bring it in for you. We've done probably 10 to 20 new listings in the last 2 months.
Now, here's the other thing I want people to know about this. There's a lot of these products you may have to get in a special order because they don't stock a lot of it. In a sense, we still get it, but it's not in the warehouse. Here's the thing, though. That means you're probably the only guy that have that product in the area, right? Yeah. We don't all want the same products, right? So sometimes we have to get that, and it may take a little bit. But yeah. I love that about the products. And there is so many. That is like the Christmas catalog for chefs.
I just used a pumpkin seed oil on a dish that I did in a competition. Who's ever seen it? And when you use it, it's a beautiful dark green. And when you finish it on a dish, it's fantastic looking.
I've actually used that, just so you know. You're not the only one.
Well, there you go. So, la-di-da.
La-di-da.
You should have cut me off before you made a fool of myself.
Took your sail there. Just blew the wind out of it.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for having me again. I really appreciate it. And congratulations, because you've done such a great job over the last few years.
We're trying.
It's all starting to pay off.
It's starting to pay off, right? Yeah. Anyways, to everyone else, we have more shows like this with Jeff and more people that are going to be on the show. Guess what tomorrow is, Jeff? Tomorrow is, and this is the only one. This is also
network. Yeah.
All Women's Food Network tomorrow. Chef Leanna's on here. We have Amanda Cohen, Canadian Michelin star chef, on the show tomorrow from New York. Like, awesome. We have Michelin stars happening up here in Canada. This is a Michelin star chef in New York. I ain't no picnic. That's a hard thing to get.
Yeah.
She's in Canada and she's in New York doing that. Crazy. So Chef Leanna and Mel are going to talk to her tomorrow on the All Women's Food Show. And then we're back on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for another show. All the shows are at 3 p.m., by the way. And then we have Unilever Chef Kyla. I haven't seen her in so long. She's going to be on the show on Thursday doing some Spanish dishes. And then Friday, we have Scott from Stir Communications going to talk about what you need to do in marketing. You know, marketing's changing in our industry enormously. It's all about being authentic and real in your marketing, so you can get your TikToks out there and learn about everything you need to know on Friday show with Scott Moore. Anyways, also Friday, 2 Influencer Fridays. We have Chef Ellie is on with Campbell's. And then in the afternoon, Chef Poyton's on there, Dr. Oker. Pizza and soup, or pizza and what's I think they're doing like
soup pizza
and lasagnas and everything in the morning, and then we're doing pizza. Oh, it's a carb day on Friday, dude. We're gonna carb up.
Nice.
Carb up for the week. That's how we do it here. We're gonna carb the heck out of you on Friday.
Love it.
That's what it is. And also remember, subscribe and follow. 299 shows we're doing this year in 10 months. Literally every day we do a show, except for Saturdays and Sundays. We do reruns on Saturdays. So, anyways,
Course Corner.
There you go. Course Corner. Thanks again, Chef. And to everyone else, have a great day today. Get out there, support the industry, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.